It is Community Music Monday. On Community Music Monday, we eat pie. And when I say that, I simply mean we are going to spin this giant pie wheel loaded up with 319 songs that were, populated by members of the community. Pretty simple rules. The bigger the song is, the longer it's been there, or the more members of the community have buffed it. The smaller it is, the newer it is. And I think you've got the rules now. Guys, do you have a song on this here pie? Yay or nay? And by the way, if you're finding out you won on YouTube a little bit later, congratulations. Without further ado, I'm going to give her one shuffle this time. Let's go. Let's see if we get a really tiny guy, just like a tiny cudgel of a pie. Or is it going to be a really big one? It's looking like it might be a kind of tiny one. It's looking pretty. Okay, Jack White, Archbishop Harold Holmes, is the winner of this song in this chat right now. Do let me know. I haven't heard new Jack White. This is going to be a completely new thing for me. This is going to be a completely new thing to me. I was absolutely, when I saw the music video, that was absolutely the only decision to make. Is that John C. Reilly? Sorry, that got me kind of excited. Okay, now, guys, you got to let me know. This is a music discovery stream, after all. Have you heard this song? Is this a song you're familiar with, or are you raw dogging a first listen with me? Are you a familiar, or are you a raw dogger? Obviously, if you didn't know, Jack White was in a little band called the White Stripes, also a little band called the Raconteurs. Also, he's a guy called Jack White. So, you gotta let me know if you're familiar at all. Guys, I'm gonna hit the play button. Before I do, it is very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Kick or Twitch. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. These people over here are actually the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I know I speak for all of us when I say we would love to have you by. And it's always more fun listening to music with people. You know what I mean? Guys, without further ado, Jack White, Archbishop Harold Holmes. Here we go. This is John C. Reilly. That is John C. Reilly. Holy cats! Sorry, I'm gonna go back and let the crunchy guitar happen.
Dear friend, if you wanna feel better, don't let the devil make you toss this letter. If you've been crossed up by hoodoo, voodoo, the wizard or the lizard. You got family trouble, man trouble, woman trouble, no life through the rubble. You're looking for a true friend or a true lover, or if you've been living undercover. Well, I'm coming to your town to break it all down and help you with all of this. I'm looking to help you find bliss. One day, a one way, can't miss.
I love that he's like... Honestly, the lip sync, I'm pretty impressed with. Yeah, the lyrics were wrong, so I turned them off. But I'm really impressed with the fact that he's got the lip sync down so well. Like, he's obviously a fantastic actor, right? But, like, to see him do this is just hilarious to me. That his pulpit is a radio is also a little, just tiny fun thing. It seems like they are in a United Methodist church, and I'm saying that just as a guy that's been in a couple of churches in his day. That said, the crunch going behind his voice, I can in my head hear him in his own voice saying this, even though it's Jack White singing, and it's making me laugh a lot. This song is also just ripping, and it's a total kind of a different part of Jack White's voice than I think you hear too often. Like, a lot of times he does the squealy whaley kind of stuff. Like, a lot of times he's Jack Squealy White, but this is a totally different kind of level, and I kind of like it. It's more of a howling kind of version of him, and that's just ripping.
Dear friend, if you want to feel better, don't let the devil make you toss this letter. If you've been crossed up by hoodoo, voodoo, the wizard or the lizard. You got family trouble, man trouble, woman trouble, no life through the rubble. You're looking for a true friend or a true lover, or if you've been living undercover. Well, I'm coming to your town to break it all down and help you with all of this. I'm looking to help you find bliss. One day, a one way, can't miss.
of the radio.
Doesn't matter if it's a large town or a small town. Just like Joshua on the fabled walls of Jericho, I'm here to tear down the institution. God spoke to me, said, listen to me, I anoint you with the power.
The biblical imagery is also kind of ripping. This is as new as 20 and 24, Aizano. The biblical imagery, tearing down the walls of Jericho. I'm not going to ask you to read a Bible. You can if you want to. But it's kind of an interesting concept, the way he approaches tearing down the walls of Jericho to tearing down the industry.
Doesn't matter if it's a large town or a small town. Just like Joshua on the fabled walls of Jericho, I'm here to tear down the institution. God spoke to me, said, listen to me, I anoint you with the power that'll get them all moving. You're agitated, you're prayed and meditated, you're concentrated on getting elevated. By sundown, Monday, you who come will be blessed with a big money blessing. You will be doubted by all the...
This church is so much more Tennessee than I care to admit. As a proud Phoenician now, I gotta say, this is hitting incredibly close to home in a way that I'm completely comfortable with.
You who come will be blessed with a big money blessing. You will be doubted by all the unbelievers on all of the things I'm addressing. But you must tell 7 friends. You must first bring 7 friends. And don't be selfish and keep this all to yourself and don't eat shellfish. Hate is trying to take someone else's love for yourself. But I'm here to tell you that love is trying to help someone else.
Yeah.
I realize that you have tried and are just about ready to give up.
I like that clearly the entire budget of this music video went on to getting John C. Reilly to do this. Like the little electricity thing, it's like so gimmicky and kind of cheap that like it makes it endearing. This is a cutscene from Dewey Cox when he was a gospel singer for a month after trying to find God. Interesting.
I realize that you have tried and are just about ready to give up. But I got good news.
Walk hard, baby.
God has spoken to my mind and told me to tell you to get moving in the right direction, Virgin.
I got you. I know it's a joke.
I put you in the fast lane. You need to see me right away so I can fix this up. You need to see me right away. You need to see me right away so I can fix this up. You need to see me right about now. God of 7, open up the windows of heaven and pour out a rich and mighty blessing. Not on this town or her town, but your town. Are you ready for the message? I have a special financial blessing that once I have placed in your hand. Yeah, I want you to begin using this blessing on the very first day that you can. And if you are suffering a strange sickness, or someone is blocking up all of your success,
he's a crazy...
You need to see me right away so I can fix this, Sounds sincerely yours in faith, love, and peace, your...
Okay, there's a couple of things that go through my mind. One of them being, you guys remember the David Byrne music video for Once in a Lifetime? Or the Talking Heads music video for Once in a Lifetime, where he's being like a preacher and he's like, you may ask yourself. It kind of has a little bit of that to it, right? But then you end up going to Crazy Town. I don't know if it's politically correct for me to say Crazy Town in this context.
And if you are suffering a strange sickness,
you get the devilish lyrics there after the preacher thing has been, kind of like I really like the way he did that. Like the way Jack White articulates, he actually feels like he's embodying like a hellfire and brimstone kind of pastor while still being Jack White in vocal delivery. But then the music video takes such a gnarly, crazy twist, and we end up being in a hospital with a whole bunch of orderlies like watching this.
Someone is blocking up all of your success.
This is the best thing from...
See me right away so I can fix this.
This ripped. Super Saiyan Mega ripped. I loved this a ton. I've got to say, Justin Hawkins did this, huh? He covered that. I'd not seen that video yet. Guys, this was awesome. Who put this on the pie? Did we ever get clarification on who did that? That was ripping. I am absolutely a fan of that song. I might have to visit that album. That might just end up in the album hopper like that might have just earned its way into the album hopper. I've been a really big fan of Jack White's works, and I tell you, other than the fact that I grew up in the early 2000s with Fuse TV and MTV, being obsessed with like the music videos for like the hardest button to button, obviously Seven Nation Army, seeing the Raconteurs and doing what they do, like Steady As She Goes, they were just so ingrained in music videos that I loved. But then you get like the actual like live music of the White Stripes, and when you see Jack and Meg up there just ripping it, it's so nice. And then it was sealed when I watched the documentary It Might Get Loud, and hearing him communicate with Jimmy Page and The Edge, such very different guitar players, but all distinctly their own guitar player. I loved it. I have not, Derelict. Guys, this was so good. This was fantastic. I think I'm gonna end up putting the album on the hopper. I feel like don't invest in that on the pie, because I'm just gonna choose to listen to that myself. That was awesome. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.